Hello everyone, Catweasel here. Welcome to the channel and welcome back to episode 5 of Subnautica, and we're going to check out Officer Keen. Now, since the last episode, I've very quickly been out. I've been salvaging some wreckage for titanium because we'll be building a base soon. And while I was doing that, I also spotted a couple of things which are very quickly just gonna have a look at. So let's get the old seam off.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. And the first thing we're gonna do is, where is the ship? There it is. Now, while we were going to life pod 12, I mentioned that there were some moon pool fragments along that underwater cliff face, and I only found one and I couldn't find the other. Well, while I was flying along here after wreckage and whatnot, I actually found where the other fragment was. So I'm just going to show you that very quickly, assuming I can find it again. But I think I can. And I've got to start going this way, just till we get to the edge of the cliff, which is around here somewhere. And yeah, I knew I'd seen it somewhere. And unlike that gel sack on the alien island, it stayed in the same place. So we're just going to go along here. So this is where the cliff pretty much starts. Again, I was picking up wreckage along here. And there's still, as you can see, there's still loads of wreckage that I didn't pick up. And it's just along the top here somewhere, what we're looking for. There's plenty of wreckage here for when we're building a base. And I think it's around here somewhere. You can see, I actually, there's a piece of titanium I had to leave behind. Because I was full up on wreckage. But around here, we should have what we're looking for. Just checking where I am with respect to the ship. Something's making a horrendous racket, isn't it? I didn't notice that last time. There it is. And this is the other fragment. So we'll just make sure that we've got our moon pool, because we will require it. And it's pretty much under life pod 4. Something's coming. Time to get the hell out. Turn the lights off. That normally helps. If you're going into a dangerous area that's full of reapers, then turn your lights off. It's not going to stop them, but I've noticed that if you've got your lights on, that they do find it a lot easier to find you, which, when you think about it, makes a lot of sense. So if you turn your lights off, you've got more chance of avoiding them. The other plan, of course, is to slight edit there. If you're wondering what happened, I had a sneezing fit. There's no need for you to listen to that, so I've edited it out. And again, I was searching for wreckage along here as well. And I found a possible base location. I have used this before, and it is a good base location, and I think we will put it here. Here is another of those vents. Not quite as spectacular as the vents we saw near life pod 12, but hot enough for a thermal plant should we want to use one. You don't have to use one, we're not very deep. We can use solar power and we can use a bioreactor. But what I like about here is it's nice and central. It's nice and shallow, and we just build out from here. You need a bit of a drop off for your moon pools, because you sort of your sea moth, it'll sort of drop out of the moon pool. So you need to have a bit of a you need plenty of room underneath your moon pool. So if you've got something like a cliff or a drop off like we've got here, this will be ideal. And there's also lots of like wreckage in this area. We've got the creep vines, and we have the thermal vent. So I think we'll make our base here when we make it. Right. So and what else I did as well? I made some more water. I also ate some fishes, and I think we're ready to go to Officer Keen. I have mentioned it before, I think, that if you do follow the radio messages, they normally take you to areas where there are resources, or there are data boxes, or there are possible blueprints which will be helpful for you at this part of the story. So you really should follow the radio messages if you can. They will help you out. So that sounds ominous, but it's just one of those big... Whoa! What's this? Ah!
What are you?
Go away! What on earth was that? Perhaps it was was it one of the aliens? Ugh! That was a bit scary. But I think it was just getting into my mind. I don't think it was actually here. Well, I hope it wasn't actually here. Now, look at this joint. This is pretty scary. So we're gonna take it quite carefully from here on in. Keen's life pod is at 300 meters, which is our maximum depth in the sea moth as it stands. We only have the depth module that gets that far. There are better depth modules, and it looks like there's some interesting stuff here, so we're going to take a look. We have the rebreather, so we're alright. Let's have a look around here. Ah, that looks like a thermal fragment to me. And it is. And we've got a prawn suit fragment, which reminds me, we have got to make a prawn suit. But we needed the moon pool first, really. So we'll get on with all that sort of stuff after we've had a look for Officer Keen. Oh, there's a data box there as well. So we've got a torpedo arm. Vehicle upgrade console. We need this. That goes into the actual moon pool, which is awesome. Another thermal plant fragment. And we can make one now.
New blueprint acquired.
So this is a good spot to get your thermal plants from.
This region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
Ooh, an office chair. May as well have that while we're here.
New blueprint acquired.
Another thermal plant fragment. Just seeing if there's anything outside the ship. You know, before we go crazy, try to actually get into the ship, this piece of ship wreckage. Yeah. And I'm not so sure we can get in this. I don't see any obvious way of getting in. floodlight there. But we got that off the main ship. Oh, here's a way in. What's this here? Oh, a light stick. These can be very useful. See if we can find another one. There's another one.
New blueprint acquired.
Ah. Laser cutter. Which I actually have equipped for a change. So we'll open this. And we'll go and get a bit more oxygen and have another look in here. Early game, just try and get as many blueprints as you can. They will come in very handy. And searching wreckage is fun. Fun, I tell you, it's fun. Let's get in here.
Welcome
Go
aboard,
to the other
Captain.
side. We can use the lights then off. It should help us a little bit. In fact, if I just do that, just put the flashlight. I don't think we'll need the knife. So put the flashlight where the knife is, just in case we need it. So we're going up. What's in here? Another data box. A reinforced dive suit. Excellent.
New blueprint acquired.
Checking this console thing, just in case we got some freebies. Power cell charger. We need another one. There should be one around. They normally come. If you find one thing, if you find something wanted scanning there. What was it? Oh, a light stick fragment. We've already got. Is there anything else in here? Don't think so. So we'll find our way out. Just looking around for another power cell thing. Surely there's another one around here somewhere. I'm just going to try and see if there is another power cell fragment somewhere. Because it's just pretty useful. Just want to make sure I haven't missed one. That's the light stick. Got that. Is it behind here? No. Is there anywhere else we can... No. Damn it! That's annoying. Perhaps there's another way in to another room somewhere else. It is just worthwhile checking because I don't think there is, unfortunately. No, it is worthwhile checking, as normally, like the thermal plant, you know, it was all over the place. Just check that there isn't another fragment knocking around. Is there something under here? Is that torpedo thing we've already got? Torpedo arm fragment, yeah. It's a radio fragment. Nope, unfortunately not. Right, let's go and look for Kino. Is there something up there? Oh, we already opened that, didn't we? Yes. Okay, right. Officer Keen, you're in this direction. Oh, there's another bit of wreckage up here. It might be in this other bit of wreckage. that's the way they might have done it. So let's get into here. Oh yeah, like a knife through butter, baby. Like a knife through butter. Open sesame. Already got that. Just fly around outside first. Quartz, like the other large outcroppings of minerals we've seen, we need a drill arm for that and the prawn suit. Again, that's our friend the thermal plant fragment. Let's get some oxygen. Always top up your oxygen before you start going in these places. Let's see if we can get in. That seems to have... Ooh, there is a power cell fragment.
New blueprint acquired.
And that should do the job. It does.
New blueprint acquired.
What's that old microscope thing? Sample flask. Nutrient block always comes in. Yeah, these are more power cell fragments. But I think we've totally got this now. Yes, we have. Is there anything else in here? No. But now we've got the power charger, which is awesome. A little Reginald there. Fat. We're going to scan him, then take him. Because Reginald's... We're going to take two.
New creature discovered.
Reginald's are just brilliant in bioreactors. If you eat them as well, you get a lot of nutrition from them. But I like to use them in bioreactors. I know it's a bit tight, I'm a bit mean, but your bioreactor goes for ages with one of these, with a couple of these Reginalds in them. Oof, that was just awful. Awful driving. Oh, look at all this. It's just rubies all over the shop. We're going to take these, as many as we can. We also need to scan these guys. These will become very important late game. Oh, a PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
So 2
Signal
PDAs.
location uploaded to PDA.
Has he left anything else in here? No. Oh, somebody's left one of those time capsules. See what these guys have given us.
New creature discovered.
Magma rank. We'll just have a quick look at this. Some people give you good stuff. Some people are just a-holes and give you crap.
Motivational note.
Oh.
Craig McGill crash landed in the acid swamps of Boreal 9, fought off arachnid kidney poachers, and hijacked a tame Star Wall. If he can do all that, you can survive one more day.
Well, flaming whoop-de-doo. So, we've got a stasis rifle. And he charged it up, that's nice. So, we don't have to build one, that's great. Thank you. The Aurora miniature, we'd have got that eventually, but he's given it us. And a magma rang. We're going to keep this as well. Eventually we'll get an aquarium and we'll put the magma rang in. So that was very nice. Let's see what they actually said. The hammerhead. Oh, that must have been that. This is a Cyclops that he's made. Isn't that nice? So there we are. Some things are running into our ship. We will actually use... We'll use the lights so we can have a poke around. I actually want a lot of rubies from here. We can always come back for rubies from here. The good thing is that the beacon for Officer Keen's life pod, it actually stays on, so we won't have to drop an extra beacon here. Which reminds me, I'm out of beacons now. I'm gonna have to build some more. I don't want to get too close here because these tiger plants that fire at you. And that didn't sound too good. Did you hear that? Yeah, there's something knocking around. But rubies come in very useful. So we'll just I think that'll be enough. What have we got there? Yeah, we've got loads of rubies there. And
welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's see what Officer Keen's got to say. Data downloads, isn't it? Aurora survivors. Second Officer Keen's crew log. To all crew, if you are reading this and you have followed the automatic distress signal broadcast by this lifeboat's onboard computer contrary to my orders. We couldn't follow the orders that you gave us because your signal got corrupted, dickhead. So don't give us a load of flaming hassle. Alright, we had to come here to find out where the coordinates are. Prat.
Keen, this is Aurora. Come in. This is Keen. Life pod detached to Cape Planet fall in 30 seconds. The computer has identified a landmass at the attached coordinates. I want you to regroup the crew there. Understood, but they are your responsibility now. Don't let them down. Captain, you need to evacuate. Negative. You'll need the ship in one piece if you're going to contact HQ on the long range. I'm attempting a controlled descent. Captain!
So, that's the end of the captain. Yeah, Officer Keen, we're an asshole. Contrary to my orders. Well, the bleeding orders you sent out were corrupted. So we had to come and find this to find out where you're bleeding gone, you numpty. Right. Let's go up here and try not to hit the sides on the way up. Right. Dry land, rendezvous point. I'll head towards that. Oh, I need to drink some water, don't I?
Vital signs stabilizing.
There we go. We'll have this nutrient block as well. Seeing as we found it for now. Wow! Look at this! It's a big lump of... Is it rock? What are these things? Let's have a look. Get the old scanner out. Ah, they're like them little floaters on the little rocks, but these are ancient ones. So these have managed to uplift this whole. What's on here? Coral shell plate. They've managed to lift a massive piece of rock up to the surface by the look of it. Awesome. Ooh, look at all these things falling down. Whoop. So, should be able to get on here somehow. Let's have a look. Ah, there we go. There's a lake in the middle. Well, it's not a lake, is it? It's a sea. But, wow. See? Isn't it awesome, this game? Okay. This looks brilliant. Okay, so we're going to have an explore. This is the rendezvous point. cool. We'll leave our Seamoth there.
Picking up multiple energy signatures on the islands.
Excuse me again. I'm sorry. It's just I did mention my hay fever, didn't I? So I do apologise for all this hacking and coughing that you're getting. Up we go. Let's have this, hadn't we? And very similar to the other island, there's just loads of stuff on here that we should be able to scan and explore. So this is a Ming plant. Take that. The speckled rattler, we saw that on the alien island. I suppose they're all alien islands, but you know what I mean, the one with a big alien base on. Here's a bulbo tree again. And, ooh, voxel shrub. So what we'll do is we'll explore this island a bit. Now there is a lot to find on this island, and I can't remember where everything is. And a lot of stuff's like quite hidden away. But I remember where the main stuff is. I might come back off camera to actually have a look at a few things. Is this a eclipse, or is it actually going dark? No, it's an eclipse. So there we go. I'm just going to press P12 and we're going to get a nice... We're going to get screenshot of the week. There we go. And the sun's coming out again, so I think I missed that. But it's still a nice shot anyway. That's that. Let's keep exploring. That's what we're here for, to explore. Look at that. Somebody has been here. That looks pretty old. That looks pretty old. Doesn't look like something new. So I don't think one of our crew has been building that. That looks like rusty. Does titanium rust? I don't think it does it? But that looks pretty rusty. Perhaps it's just grot. It's just grotty. Let's have a trot along here. Oh, not you jokers. No, we'll just have to put up with it. God, I hate these dickheads. Bugger off. Right, just give him the slip there. Outrun him. We'll go down here. There is quite a lot to explore. So, every time I come on this island, I always think, do it systematically, but don't. I just sort of run around like an idiot. Pretty much like I do in real life. And there's another one there. There are two. There's one at the top here and there's one at the top over there. So there must be a couple of peaks on the island. There's a grub basket. I could actually use my knife on these and get samples, but we'll do that later. When we start making our base look really, really nice. No reason to do it right at the moment. And what's this here? Ah, another bit of... Yes, this has been around for a while, hasn't it? And I haven't got my... Hang on. Just going to get my knife equipped. Because I think I'm just going to have to kill him the old-fashioned way. I haven't got my propulsion cannon. Go on, bring it on. Yeah, got you. There'll be two more. There'll be more of you. Where are you? Marble melon. These are great as well. Nothing attacking right now. I'll scan these. Chinese potato plants. So all these things we'll be able to use. Remember the marble melon seeds? We got some marble melon seeds from not the last time capsule, but the one before. So we've already got them. Killed him as well. hearing them. Right, this is a multi-purpose room. This is what we want. This is why I was holding off building our base, our proper base. Because you really need multi-purpose rooms. Spotlight there.
Blueprint acquired.
Get in here. We've got another purple tablet. Awesome. A wall planter. Another PDA.
Acquired.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
So, this is the Degassi voice log.
New PDA data.
So there we are. That's fun. They must have crash landed on this planet previously. They don't look like they're here now, though. Right. Just make sure everything's still dead. Let's have a mooch around. Bulkhead. Bulkheads are very useful. They add structural integrity to your ship. Plus they look cool. I think they're rather decorative as well. So it's alright. What else needs? Oh, another one of them clowns. Is it attacking? No. Let's get up in here. Battery, don't really need that. Got another PDA.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
do you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of storm water? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like, let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgo has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. No staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. The only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
So, trouble in paradise.
New PDA data.
Ultra-glide fins. Brilliant.
New
They will make
blueprint
us
acquired.
swim quicker. So we'll make them when we can. There was another PDA, wasn't there?
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey.
Yeah, she sounds a
After
star.
days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degassi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
So, there we go. The captain. Unpowered. Well, we'll sort that out, won't we? Put a new battery in. That'll help. Alright, so we'll do this, the one on this side, and then we've got to head over there. Have a look there. There is a lot more to find on this island, apart from this. We've already, I think we've already done the bulkhead, haven't we? Yes, we have. Ooh, plant pots.
New blueprint acquired.
And observatory.
New blueprint acquired.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship. And your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
Good old Maida. Get to hear quite a lot about Maida. She's a bit of a star. Alright, so go down here. Now, we'll make our way across to that other peak. So we'll do that. And see if that's got any decent blueprints. Or perhaps more PDAs so we can find more out about the gases. I think we can just go straight up here, can't we? I think we can. Yeah, might just have to zigzag up a little bit, but we're getting there. How are we doing on time? About 40 minutes. Yeah, we got loads of time. We must have got here very early in the morning. Normally when I get to this island, it's bloody dark. Right, is there anything on the outside? I don't know why it keeps, like... We scanned the bulkhead. I'm sure we did. I'm just going to check. Blueprints. It's got 36 more blueprints now. Enamelled glass. Cooked Reginald. Cooked Magmarang. A light stick. Ultra glide fins. Ooh. More CMOP depth modules. And prawn suit modules. That's because we got the vehicle. The vehicle upgrade. Which should be down here somewhere. Yeah, multi-purpose room, moon pool. Spotlight. Yeah, the vehicle upgrade console. That gave us a lot of things for our Seamoth and for the prawn suit. So, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Let's some of our photos. And let's just go back on here. And yeah, it's going dark now. Going dark. Let's have a look at what's in here. Water always comes in. Yet another PDA.
Integrating new PDA.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Quite a view it is, Bart.
New blueprint acquired.
So, poor old Bart. What we've got here is we've got ourselves a lantern fruit. So we'll be able to grow a lantern tree. So I'm going to take that with me. And may as well take it now. We've got enough room. And what else? I think that's okay. Oh, the indoor planter. Now we really wanted that. So we've got the exterior planter, but we've now got the indoor one as well. And we've got those little plant pots, and we'll be able to use those as well. Now that is the main amount of stuff I wanted to find on here. If I can, I'm going to try and show you something else. If I can find it. It's a big if. I think it's at the bottom of here somewhere. There is like a cave on the island. Well, there's a few caves on the island, but one of them is actually quite big. And if I could show it you, I will do so. But I'm not as familiar with the island as probably I should be. I just tend to come on the island to have a route around, and I don't really stay. But there are a couple of things that are worth looking at. If I can find them. We'll have a run round. It's night time. So it's not like there's a great deal else to do. Try and avoid these clowns. Beach over there. I think we came that way, didn't we? We'll go the other way. These trees are amazing, aren't they? Look at it. It's like their own sort of light underneath the leaves. It's a bit touch and go whether I'll be able to... Oh, that's bloody fell off a cliff. Nice one. Bit touch and go whether I'll be able to find it in the dark. Depends what side of the island it's on. Might be this way. There's like a little natural land, well, it's a little bridge. I think it's near that. No, that's down to the beach. I can find the little land bridge. Should be quite close to where this cave is, which is well worth going and having a look at. Is there something that I should have scanned there that I've missed? No, don't think so. This has just been Mr. Bulbo Tree. Right, let's have a look up here. Is it there? No. I think it's on this side somewhere. But as ever, when you're looking for something, you can't find that bloody thing. I think it's this way. There's also a little sort of garden somewhere. Ah, here it is. I think the garden's over here somewhere. Perhaps a bit further down there. Just a lot of exterior grow beds. Excuse me again. Yes, look, you see, more alien stuff going on. Another arch down here. So in all probability these are teleportation arches. Enabled the aliens to travel across the planet a lot quicker. So here we are. So it's well worth coming down here to have a look. So there we are. We'll go back out, up and out. They never mentioned this in the Degassi logs. Let's think, like, did they actually search the island? I mean, it's not particularly hard to find, is it? You'd think if they found something like this, they'd be going, my God! It's full of alien shit! But they don't. I'll come back out. I'll see if I can show you that little garden, and then we'll just head our way back to the to our life pod and temporary base. I felt sure it was around here somewhere. I certainly thought it was near the cave, or the cave entrance. I think everything that's in the little garden that they make is what's the word? It's we've already scanned it, so if we can't find it, it's no big deal. But those are the sort of main things to look out for. There are other little caves with things in, and I think there's a few PDAs knocking about that we haven't found yet. Here it is. Here's the little garden. You see, they've got the exterior grow beds here. This was probably what Bart was coming out to try and help save from the storm. That's all here. And all the stuff's still growing in it. So if we have to come back at any point, we can just pick stuff from here. We won't do it now because we don't actually need it. We've got marble melon seeds, some bulbo tree, and a what's the other thing we've got? Lantern fruit that we'll be able to plant. This is the little land bridge thing I was talking about, which is pretty cool. We'll make our way back to our Seamoth and we'll head back. So we're on about 50 minutes, I think, now. So we should be able to get back over there. And we'll call it a wrap. And did we find the secondary orders? I think we did find the secondary orders. Let me just check the old data bank. No, we mustn't have. I won't tell you about it, seeing as we obviously haven't got it. I find it difficult to remember whether we, in this playthrough, whether we've actually seen it or not, but we haven't. So we'll have to go back to the ship, to the captain's quarters at some point anyway. So if we come across it then, we'll go through it then. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive off here.
Seek fluid intake.
because it's the quickest way to get down. Get in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Fluid intake.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And we'll head back. Go deep. Now, if we carried on going down, we would get to the bottom. And there's some funky stuff down there. You can still see little bits of it down there. But we're not going to do that yet. It's a bit dangerous down there. What we're going to do is we're going to head back. Put away this stuff. And then just going to have a quick chat about base building, because that's what we're going to be doing next. Just come along here. Just in case we find something interesting on the way back. There's a bit of a ridge that goes all the way back. And it always does well to stay quite shallow. That's not to say that reapers don't come in shallow water, but you don't often see them in shallow water. So it's always a good idea, where you can, keep nice and shallow. You'll see that a lot when we do go deep. When I'm heading back to our main base that we're going to be building or whatever, I generally go straight up and make sure I get right to the surface before I start actually heading towards base, rather than keeping deep and flying towards base. I just think it's a lot safer. I'm saying flying again. It's not sailing either, is it? I don't know. Subbing, or whatever I suppose it'd be called. Right. Let's go out here. I'm just going to have to fix this, seeing as everything's been bumping into it. And, to be fair, I think I rammed it in a couple of cliff faces as well. A good buddy of mine, Doug Mystic Eye, he's got a YouTube channel. He's done a Subnautica playthrough. He's doing a Subnautica Sub-Zero playthrough. Go and check it out. Excellent. But I have to say that Doug is the worst pilot of the Seamoth I've ever seen in my life. He is truly appalling at piloting his sub. He just rams it into everything. There we go. Right. And we've got... Remember to turn the lights off. Okay. We'll have you, seeing as you're dawdling around.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right. This is the one with where I'm keeping all the food and the seeds. They're in there. We'll put the Reginald's in there and that Magmarang. Not the Peeper, because we're going to eat him. Yes, we're going to eat you, Mr. Peeper. We've got another purple tablet. We'll pop that in there. We've also got odd crap. Where am I keeping my odd crap? Not that. We'll put it in here. That's alien stuff. Put all the rubies in here. So those rubies should keep us going at least for a while. That is full of titanium, ready for base building. Put the other stuff we found. Brilliant getting a stasis rifle. Just fabulous. So that was awesome. We'll take another couple of these waters. Just have a little nibble on Mr. Peeper. So, pretty cool episode. We had a look around the island that the Degasses were on. Officer Keen's life pod. Found some good stuff down there. Found another time capsule, got a stasis rifle, some other bits and bobs. Some crazy eerie thing appeared to us in our brains while we were on the way there, so we'll have to find out what that is. We found out that this new island also has one of those alien arches in. And we got tons and tons of blueprints and stuff on the way there. Investigated a wreck, got a thermal plant blueprint. We got the vehicle upgrade console blueprint. All sorts of stuff. Just ready to start building our base. And that's what we're going to be doing next episode. Because base building's my favourite bit. We've even got a location spec'd out that I showed you. And we'll start building. And it's a lot of fun building a base, and I really enjoy doing it. Alright, but before we finish, let's see what's on the radio.
This is Altera HQ. This may be your only communications window. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer.
Sandwich run, you in?
Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
The regular.
Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should
And
be...
if she doesn't,
Just tell her the regular, dude.
okay.
The
If I
code...
say regular, she's like, what's the regular? I have to come all the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Okay, would you just say ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese.
Okay.
Wow. He was really helpful. Having ham and cheese. Whereas, you know, right at the beginning of this game, they were talking about humans have learned to live without, like, eating fish and stuff. And he's having ham and cheese, which is like pig. He's eating pig, man. They're giving us, like, it's some, like, you know, Star Trek futuristic thing where we all eat nutrient blocks. Gobblers. And this radio's rubbish. I haven't had a single tune on it since we've been here. Anyway, away we go. We'll pick up another first aid kit while we're here. And, oh, we're nearly at full health anyway. We'll just keep that in reserve. Alright, so we're in here. I may, before the next episode, which is just going to be all base building, what I'll do is I'll get some more resources that we need for that. We've got a lot of titanium. We'll probably need a bit more. And things like lead and lithium will also be useful. So I'll probably go to that big cliff that is near the between the mushroom forest and the Aurora. And there's plenty of lithium and yes, we need more silver because I think we'll need more wiring kits, and there's plenty of silver, there's plenty of lithium, and there's shale there, so probably get a bit more diamond, and that'll all come in useful for when we're base building. So I'll probably do that off camera, and then when we come to, what will it be, episode 6, because this is episode 5, is it not? When we come to episode 6, then we will be ready to rumble. So, roughly an hour. So, time has come to say toodaloo. I hope you join me next time for episode 6, base building of Subnautica. But until then, this is me, Cat Weasel, saying toodaloo again.